Welcome, crusaders, and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. So we're back here in Alushinyrra, still doing some looking around, and this is such a massive area. It looks like this is going to take us a while. We did just, I guess we successfully slept. Everybody recovered somewhat. We still have major corruption issues. Now, I don't know if there's going to be any way for us to fix that while we're here. I think we've spoken with... Oh, what's... Red Mask. We have not spoken to them, so let's do that, and then we'll figure out what's next. Oh, get lost. Not looking for drinking companions. Okay, then. You had a distinctive name. I thought maybe you would be interested in a little company. Apparently not. So let's speak to the bartender again now that we did sort of sleep, even though we were attacked in the middle of it. Bed, booze, or bargain? What brings you here? I was almost robbed in your inn. The demon shrugs, and a fat black centipede crawls out of his ear as if it's taken an interest in your conversation. What's that got to do with me? You came here for a room and a night's sleep, and you got them. Did I say anything about security? Okay. Piss off, stranger, and stay away from the diseased. If you try to bring some crap here, I won't let you in. Okay. So we have not tried this thing yet. Guess since we're here, is this just the like area? Okay, yeah, we actually have tried that. So we can go back to the Nexus if we wanted to. I don't think we have any reason to do that at the moment. We're clear down here. Look at all this. Like, wow. Okay. Let's just head back outside over here. What was... I guess... Can we go up those stairs? Okay. Hang on.
Let us press on.
Oh, that's just back outside too. Which... this place is wild. Okay, let's just head out here. Because we've also got all the... up and down buildings and just that kind of stuff. So if we went out that other upper door, I wonder if that puts us like up here somehow. What's that thing floating around? Huh. Okay, guess for now we're just gonna walk over this way. We have not been. What's this? The sounds around you fade, and the world is plunged into eerie silence. Street noise never ceases in Alushinyrra, but even it has disappeared. You are surrounded by thick and impenetrable darkness, from which 3 pairs of shimmering eyes observe you. A sibilant whisper reaches your ears. Explain yourself. You first. Courageous, brazen, incomprehensible. What is this thing? I am Nazirius. I kill. The monster's whispered hiss sounds more like an icy blast of wind than human speech. It is impossible to say whether it is boasting, threatening, or simply stating a fact. Minago the Lilitu purchased your death. Incomprehensible. You are immortal. Killing you is easy. Why did she not kill you herself? Why me? A trap? An opportunity? An enigma? Nazirius, what are you? There was a Fey Lord. There was an opulent court. There was a court executioner. The Lord was generous, gave the gift of death to many,
Everything is different now. The Lord is overthrown, the court is disbanded, the executioner is gone. Now I am here, peddling death.
You realize you are facing an Ankau. These evil creatures have control over shadows and often serve powerful Fey lords as executioners and assassins. It is not surprising this creature makes a living in Alushinyrra as a killer for hire now that its master is gone. And yet, this Ankau looks unusual even for a Fey. The creature must have somehow become tied by blood to the demons during its journey through the abyss. One shouldn't underestimate mortals. I twice defeated Monago.
Clearer now, even more perplexing now. How could a mortal defeat a Lilitu? Trickery? I cannot be tricked. I am here. I will kill you easily.
Monago sent you to your death. I have laid waste to armies of demons. You cannot hope to overpower me.
Monago is afraid of you. Why? Something is wrong.
The monster lapses into puzzled silence.
Monago is not a lord, just a client. The deal can be terminated, but there is a condition. Reputation. A cheated customer means a ruined reputation. Kill Monago. No client, no contract, no problem.
Okay, we have a deal. Where is she? A house in the lower city appears in your mind.
Find her there. Come and kill her.
Oh boy, visit Monago at her hideout. Monster silently vanishes. Your ears are once again filled by the ceaseless din of Alushinyrra's streets. Okay, oh, we leveled up. Sweet. Okay. Well then, before moving on, I will take care of this. Okay, we got everybody leveled up. I'm not going to go through everything that we did. It took a long time, and it felt like a long time since I had done that. But I think that's the first time since my long hiatus of playing that we've leveled up. So probably felt like longer ago than it actually was in game time. So let's keep looking around. We've got someone over here, Jayokot. We're maybe not too far from at least, I don't know, sort of clearing out this lower level here, but feels like it's going to take us a long time to see everything here in Alushinyrra. A group of dirty beggars in tattered clothes have gathered around a handsome young man with messy dark hair. The crowd is clearly hostile, but he doesn't seem to notice. He gives the beggars a charming smile, completely oblivious to the sharp shivs glinting in their hands. The young man has a glove puppet on his hand, a dragon made of rags with buttons for eyes. He raises it up and begins to ventriloquize in a surprisingly deep voice.
Hey, you lousy parasites. Who's in charge here?
The young man lowers his puppet and beams cheerfully. He addresses the crowd normally in a warm, friendly voice. I would like to invite your leader to a romantic dinner with candles. I'll pay for everything, of course. A date with one of them? You must really be desperate. And I think they are very sweet purse citizens. The beggars whisper among themselves. You manage to catch a few snippets of their conversation. He's crazy. Leave him be. And what if he bites you? Before the crowd disperses, the young man jots something down in his notebook. Wait, where are you going? He's heading back this direction. I guess we follow. I also need to check out the map.
Quite a discovery.
What is? I don't know what we just... Oh, maybe up here? We saw that clear up there. I need to look at the map and find where Monago's hideout is. So did he go inside here? Looks like it. We might have to go in there and talk to that fella again. So said they were gonna mark it on the map. Monago's hideout is right there. Wow. I don't quite feel ready to just go barging in there, but I'm tempted. really wish, I don't know, it, part of me thinks there's probably no way to fix this corruption down here in the abyss, but I really hope there is. I'd like to find it. So I think we're gonna keep heading north here a little more. Now what? Zeke and Arueshalae heading over here.
This place is creepy, isn't it? Even by this city's standards.
Arueshalae casts her eyes over the devastated landscape of the slums.
But you know, believe it or not, one of my few good memories of the Abyss is from this place.
Will you tell me what happened?
It was a bad day for me. I was hiding from some dangerous demons I owed money to. Or rather, now I come to realize that was just a low-grade street gang who must have been eaten up by someone stronger since then. But back then, they were a real threat to me. Their thugs have already made a hole in my side, and they were following my blood trail to finish what they started. I barely managed to find a quiet corner, some basement or shed, but it was already occupied by this tiefling. I was ready to flee, but he smiled and told me I could sit beside him.
Arueshalae smiles.
I was probably acting like some skittish animal. I sat as far away from him as I could, ready to stab him or make a run for it at a moment's notice. But he just gave me a healing potion, and I told him I could hide there as long as I needed. We started talking. He was a traveler from some other plane, not Golarian though. He was also hiding, though I don't remember from who now. We remained in that hideout for several days. He shared his food with me, some kind of pancakes, odd ones, spicy. I'd never tried anything like that before. I thought he expected something from me in return. Well, you can guess what I thought he wanted. But he didn't lay a single finger on me. Instead of saying goodbye, he said, "Don't thank me, just pass it on." Back then, I didn't get him at all. Only when I came to Dresden did I hear that phrase again and learned what it meant.
What do you think the phrase means?
It's like revenge, but turned around. The stranger does you a good turn and doesn't demand payment. And in exchange, you find another stranger and do them a good turn for free. It sounds odd. Demons wouldn't understand it. I barely understand it even now. But the main idea is to increase the good in the world, right?
Did you ever meet him again?
No, never.
So, did you pass it on?
You know, now that I think of it, I didn't. I've helped many people since then, of course, but all of them were mortals back in Golarion. I've never helped anyone in Alushinyrra, which means I still owe him a debt.
Why don't you repay the debt right here and now?
Now? But
Arueshalae looks at the dirty streets and even dirtier locals.
you're right. Why not?
Like that guy.
Hey, you! Wait, hold on, don't run away. Just stay where you are.
With a fast, determined pace, Arueshalae approaches a dirty, scab-covered Abracandaloo. What you need? The demon's eyes dart around, seeking potential escape routes, but as soon as he realizes that no one is going to beat him up, he bares his teeth.
You must, well,
The succubus cringes under the little demon's glare and hastens to finish.
you must need money, so here you go. Take it.
The Abracandaloo snatches the pouch out of Arueshalae's hands and weighs it in his crooked and deformed palm.
Ha! So what do I gotta do? Stab someone? Torch something?
Where are you going?
You don't have to do anything. This is simply for you. No reason. Pass it on.
The succubus says the last words to the Abracandaloo back as he scurries off.
That's it. He's gone. I'm not even sure if there was any point in all that. I bet he didn't even understand a thing.
You needed a lot of time to understand, too.
That's right.
The confused expression on the succubus's face gives way to a timid smile.
I don't know if I have really changed anything by giving gold to that poor wretch, but you know, I feel better now, and it's not because I repaid my debt to that traveler. It's just, I did something for someone by myself. I didn't think, I just did it. Before, I only knew a world where everyone tried to devour each other. But now, when I know what it feels like to help others, I can think of another world. A world where everyone helps. And it's an amazing thought. Maybe that's what Elysium is like.
Okay, we've helped Arueshalae in... Jeez, where the heck are we? Alushinyrra. We helped Arueshalae in Alushinyrra help a citizen of Alushinyrra. Jeez. Oh, it's
Please forgive me.
sturdy door locked, and I guess Arueshalae failed trickery check. Dang it. We just upgraded her trickery too. Not high enough, apparently. Okay, so let's look some different directions here, see if... Doesn't seem to really change much over here. Where are we at? Oh, there's someone there. Zara, she's actually got an icon on the map too. Or he. The sound of your footsteps startles the demon, and she gives you a baleful look.
You have disturbed me, mortal. Why have you broken my solitude? On second thought, save your answers. Your reasons do not interest me.
A boy of about 12 stands next to her. The boy examines his wrists, which are covered in strange round scars that look like they may have come from suction cups. His inflamed skin, burning eyes, and general appearance suggest that demon blood runs through his veins. He lifts his gaze and gives you a long, sad look. Who are you?
I am Zara the Grim, mortal worm, the most skillful explorer of the dark depths of Ishihar. I learned from Master Willidus himself, the trusted mage of Our Lady in Shadow. One day I will surpass my master's skill and take his place. Everyone knows this, including Willidus himself. So next time you dare to address me, do so with respect, if you'd like your head to remain on your shoulders.
What are you doing?
I'm listening to the ocean and waiting for this worthless whelp to recover enough strength to plunge back into Ishiar's depths. What a shame I cannot walk its paths myself. How ironic that the most coveted mysteries are revealed to the most pitiful of creatures, mortals.
Who is this boy? The demon gives an arrogant snort.
Zorges is my son, the best of my offspring. He is helpful and obedient, which is the only reason I condescend to take care of this wretched creature.
Are you all right, kid? The boy flinches as you speak to him. He looks at you with amazement, perhaps even fear. Then his eyes dart to the demon.
Mother, may I speak to him?
The demon's voice holds suspicion and anger.
Don't speak to the boy. What do you want with him? Are you plotting to steal him away? Be warned, if you lay a finger on him, you will regret it.
What are you doing to your son? Tell me the truth. The demon frowns haughtily.
Do you truly think I will answer you, worm? I grow ever more inclined to destroy you as well. Mother tells me to dive deep, to places where moonlight never reaches. Down there,
The boy stops, his words drowned out by the demon's angry hissing.
Sorry, Mother. I won't say any more.
Oh, and the hand shows up. Champion, how could we allow this child to remain in the hands of this cruel creature? Normally, I would say we have no right to deprive a child of their parents' love, but these creatures do not know love. How could a mother be so cruel to her child? Zara shrugs.
So what if he's my blood? That's not why I feed and protect him. Little Zorges is valuable because his brothers and sisters died during my research. He is the only one who shows reliable, consistent results. She envies him. That's why she's so cruel to him. She wants to dive into these depths herself, but she cannot.
Ember lowers her eyes sadly, paying no mind to the demon's indignant hiss. What would you want for yourself, Zorges?
What would I want? In the depths, nobody knows this word want, and I wasn't taught it on the surface either. I know how to obey, dive, be quiet, but I don't know how to want. What can I want? Stop addressing my property, worm, or I'll pour the waters of Ishiar down your throat and let the ocean's tiny mollusks devour you from the inside and turn you into their shell.
Oh boy. I don't think this is going to end well for someone. I will not let you torture this boy. I'm taking him away from you. The demon looks you over and the confidence in her eyes fades. She shrugs.
You want to take the boy? I don't care. He's yours. I won't fight over a trifle like the life of some mortal spawn, especially since it's nearly exhausted its usefulness. Take him and do as you want with him.
Okay, I thought we were going to fight. Okay, Zorges. Now what? The boy you saved from his wicked mother gives you a look that is both sad and mature beyond his years. And the hand. I sense a certain darkness within this youth, hiding deep inside, yet he himself is not evil. His soul is pure and kind, as a child's soul should be. The boy is silent and focused, as if he too heard the voice of the hand. And he suddenly responds.
Does this spirit speak the truth? Is there really darkness inside me? But how can I carry evil in me, yet not be evil?
His gaze pierces you as if he wants to say something else, but reconsiders at the last moment. Ember gives the boy a broad smile.
It's all right to be different. I'm different too. The commander has lots of odd friends. Do you want to be friends?
Zorges shrugs slightly.
I think so. I don't know how, but I'll try. What do I need to do? Nothing. We are now friends. You don't have to do anything to be friends. You just have to want to be friends.
Can you see and hear the hand of the inheritor?
Yes, he glows, and he is not evil. I think I like him, but I feel there is an irreconcilable conflict between us. It is unfortunate.
So this child can hear and see me. He is not evil, nor is he a sorcerer, a mage, or a wizard. He wields no spells that could reveal the unseen and carries no such spells cast by someone else. He just sees. What powers does this youth possess? Who are you?
Mother named me Zorges. I am a creature of her making, and until recently, I was her creature in every way. I had many brothers and sisters, but none survived her research, so I was the only one left. Now that my mother is gone, I don't know who I am. Am I Zorges? But that name means nothing. It was whispered into my mother's ear by Ishiar. So who am I?
Tell me about your mother.
Her name is Zara the Grim. She used to be a pauper, a diver who collected what Ishiar had taken. The ocean has no floor, so she recovered whatever hadn't sunk too deep. But those bounties were as generous as Ishiar is harsh. No one knows the ocean as well as she did. She knows the safe passages, and she guides ships, swimming at half speed so they don't fall behind. She is a child of Ishiar. She was created in it. Her first cry burst from her lips the moment she broke the surface. But many centuries have passed since her incarnation. She is dark, like Ishiar, cruel, like Ishiar, powerful and uncompromising, like Ishiar, fertile and merciless toward her children, like Ishiar.
What magical experiments did Zara perform on you?
I'm too young and I don't know enough to judge them. We'd go to the shore, to Ishiar. She'd feed me potions, then force me to dive deeper and deeper each time. By the time I was 8, I could dive so deep the water pressed on me from all sides, and my body no longer wanted to ascend. I had to stay there as long as I could. Then I'd come up, my nose bleeding, and sometimes my mouth and ears as well, even my eyes. The next day, Mother would make me drink a different potion, then send me down again. It was so dark down there. I could feel the touches of strange, dark things. Sometimes their vibrations reached me, as if they were communicating with me. On those days, I vomited black slime. I tried to hear their voices, but I never had enough time. Mother would be furious, beat me, brew a new potion, then make me dive deeper, stay longer. The last time, I spent 7 hours in the water. There were so many vibrations, they enveloped me. I then realized I am neither food nor an enemy, though I have the blood of the enemy in my veins. What does it mean? I don't understand. It was a little boring, so I imagined I was a giant octopus, floating in the deep, waiting for prey. I'm afraid no one else will tell you more about me, because you angered my mother, and she is vindictive.
Uh-oh. What are we going to do with you now?
I'd rather not go home, and I have nowhere else to go. What do they do? Those who have nowhere to go, I don't know. Maybe I should live in Ishiar.
Champion, we have no right to leave him here by himself. He needs care, and fate has entrusted you with this child. I have faith that you will make the right choice. Okay, go to the Nexus. You'll find refuge at my camp if you so choose. The boy nods solemnly.
Thank you for not deciding for me, but granting me the right to choose. Others have not done this, and so I will accept your invitation.
The little one is now safe in our care. Neither his cruel mother nor remorseless kidnapper will cause him further harm. I'm glad we share a belief that children should not be victims of such evil. I'm certain young Zorgus will be better off on Galarian. Okay, that was all a little bit weird. So it sounds like his mom kind of started out not so terrible, but it's kind of gotten to the point where probably good that we chased her off. Although, wonder if we can find her. Maybe she's going to find us. Probably not going to be too happy about us. Although she didn't really seem to care that we were taking her boy, but we'll see. So there isn't much changing. Oh, there we go. So that's different. We came from there, so let's see if we can go down this way now. We want to keep the map turned this direction to the south. We got some citizens down here. So now that we're down here. Uh-huh. Wait. Were we down here once before? No, I don't think so. Okay, so let's try to keep heading south through here. Beggars.
I was successful in my search.
Beggars. We spotted a trap somewhere. Maybe up above? I don't... Oh, right there. Okay. Boy, Zeke's good at seeing those traps clear up on the top of buildings. What's happening here? Oh, just a little fisticuffs. Let's try that Arueshalae. Man, now that we are in Alushinyrra, I'm having trouble remembering Arueshalae's name. Okay, so that goes down when we're facing west, apparently. We would want to try to get up there, maybe, if we can. we're through here. This is back where we've been. Yeah, kind of almost back to where we started, really. Boy, I think... Okay. So I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Next time, since we're like right here, of course, who knows if we can actually get to her hideout. I think next time we're gonna try. The other place we haven't gone is down here to the port, so we might do that too. I think that's gonna do it for now, though. Hopefully this is interesting. We're getting to talk to some people, kind of getting some stories. I'm not sure that they're gonna mean much of anything. People we've been talking to, but they give us a little bit of flavor of this demon city, I guess. So thanks for being here with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you'll join me again next time. Bye for now.